We won this Sunlock 24, and before we go any further, I want to remind you to keep your phone vertical and click that full screen icon on the bottom right. That way you can see a full screen on your phone. And today, if you read the title, I'm extremely excited to do this deck, and I was up all night yesterday trying to perfect this deck and make it work. Let me go ahead and get to it so I can go ahead and show you. Now, I'll talk about the deck, and then I'll talk about the process that I went through, because I did spend I think it was 4 or 5 hours testing with it. And at the beginning I was getting completely destroyed, and but we'll go into it in a minute. So here's the deck. This is the original version that I came up with, but it wasn't working whatsoever. So it was 1 Blackluster Soldier, 2 Darkflare Dragons, 2 Sphere Karibo, 1 White Horde Dragon, 3 Dekoichi, 3 Mirage Dragon, 3 Gateway to Chaos, 1 Super Soldier Synthesis, 2 Storm, and 2 Wild Tornadoes. So what I was thinking is I could use the Dekoichis to draw, and then if I didn't get the Dekoichis, I'm pretty sure that I would get the Mirage Dragon, which is a light, Dekoichis a dark. And then you can always get Gateway to Chaos to get the Blackluster Soldier, and I was using Balance for the skill. And it was working alright. However, I did get completely destroyed with it, and I do have a lot of test play. And whenever you're test playing, you're gonna lose a lot. And I lost a lot of times yesterday, and I'll show you some of the losses today. And then once I started picking up the wins, I just completely went undefeated because I switched the deck over. So this is the deck that you're gonna be looking at in the replays that I'm gonna show you. And then let me show you the finished version of what I ended up with after a ton of testing, and I did a lot of it. So this is it. If you want to go ahead and screen cap it, let me see if I can get it to where it looks fine. Maybe you want to go ahead and screen cap it. However, this deck doesn't work that well. Now let me go to what I ended up after hours and hours of testing. And this deck is completely amazing. I was blown away by how good this deck was working. It's just insane how good it works. Most of the time you can OTK your opponent in the second or third turn if you get all the correct cards. So it's really good, and I highly suggest that you do give it a try. And I was thinking I was gonna wake up super early this morning to try to do this video for you guys, but unfortunately I passed out because I went to sleep at 2, I think, and then I set my alarm for 5, but that wasn't gonna happen, and I just ended up waking up at 8 something, and then I just had to go to work. But I was trying to get this video earlier to you guys, but it couldn't happen. So this final version is 2 Blackluster Soldiers. You don't need any more than that. I think that the 2 is the magic number for it. 2 Darkflare Dragons. I did try it with 3 again. You don't need 3. And sometimes they're dead. And I did try a version where I put the 3 Darkflare Dragons, and I put 2 magical hats so you can activate Synthesis, because Synthesis you have to have exact level 8s, but that didn't work that well. 2 Sonic Birds, and I did try a version with 3 Sonic Birds and 3 Manjus. That was a disaster. But I did test a lot with this deck. So 1 Meiku, Master of the Barriers. This card actually turned out to be really good in this deck, as it gives you outs to a lot of the continuous trap cards or spells or whatever, and you can destroy them. I can get rid of pumpkins also, so it's really good. Then of course the Dekoichi, because it lets you draw a card, and it's a level 4 dark monster, which is really good. Dunam's Dark Witch, a light, level 4, which is again useful for Super Soldier Synthesis. Then the 3 Gateway to Chaos to search for the soldier. 1 Storm, and then 2 Wild Tornadoes. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this deck isn't completely finished yet. I was just excited to get the deck to you guys and let you know that the deck is now working. And once I started winning, it didn't stop. But it does need a little bit more tweaks and everything. And like I said, it took me hours and hours to get to this point and to get to where this deck is at right now. So let me show you kind of, because one more thing before we leave the deck building thing. I was running 1 Super Soldier Synthesis. I do have 3 of them. However, 3 is too much and 1 isn't enough, because if they magic jammer or if they magic drain you, you're done for, and you'll see some of that in the replays, and that's why I'm running 2 now. I don't know about running 3, but I haven't tested it out with 3 yet, but 2 seems to be perfect. You do need the 2 Blackluster Soldiers. You can't do it with just 1, because same thing. And you always want to have it live. Sonic Birds were really good too. Manjis didn't work out. So let's go ahead and get to the replays, and I'm gonna show you a ton of losses right now. So just so you know that whenever that top tier deck comes out, that you don't know it, so that you guys know that it just didn't get to be that way, because it's top tier. Whenever someone test plays or plays with a new deck, they are gonna lose a ton, and all of this are rank games. So I de-ranked from like gold, I think it was like gold 5, because I haven't played much competitive, back to gold 1, testing the deck out. And I didn't want to run it in casual, because you really can't test in casual, because casual is just all over the place. And I think this is most of these are like the first versions that I tweaked and played around with the first version and messed around with it a lot. And like I said, I had test played a lot yesterday, and I kind of got addicted to this deck, because I didn't want to put it down, and it was already like 2 or like 1:30, and I was still playing, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should record this this video today, and I'm like, I'll just do it tomorrow, because it was really late, and this deck I did get addicted to this deck, because it's ridiculously good. Well, in my opinion, it's good, or I like how the way that it plays, and I like the consistency that I ended up with. At the very beginning, the consistency isn't that good, and I think the first deck is lacking a lot of things, and so that's why I had a ton of losses. But I'm still working on it, and hopefully it'll get better. I do highly suggest that you keep farming Mokuba to get those Darkflare Dragons, and he magic drains me, and that was it for me. I would have had game if he didn't have the magic drain there, or if I had another synthesis. But I don't, and I do have enough counters on the Gateway to Chaos, so I would have summoned the Soldier and the Darkflare Dragon there if I had another synthesis, because I had free searches with the Gateway to Chaos, but that wasn't the case, so I just ended up losing because of that, because I didn't have that second synthesis, and that was one of the reasons that I went to 2 synthesis. So this is really the only thing that I can do, and I think he had a Karibo, and that was it for me. Maybe I should just show you like 2 replays, and then I think I have 2 when I started winning, but I'm not entirely sure. That way this video isn't completely like 30 minutes long. Although I think I could do a 30-minute long video with this deck, because again, it's ridiculous. This is I guess this is the version where I put in the Sonic Bird, but again, that was the Sonic Bird didn't have any use, because I only ran 1 synthesis. So this is after like 3 or 4 games after that first version. Alright, so that's the first loss. Alright, I'm gonna show you the next one. All of these are losses, just so you know, and I'll show you here some wins shortly. I don't remember if I recorded them on the actual program, or if it was on the replays. But I think losing teaches you more than winning, because winning, you don't know exactly what the weaknesses in your deck is or anything like that. So I mean, losing, especially in a game like this where there's really no consequences, or I mean, that's every game. I think there's really not a consequence of losing or having a bad rank or anything like that. So it's just a game. It's fun. It's supposed to be fun. And that's what this is, and I was having a ton of fun with this deck, and experimenting with it and trying different things out. So Soul Exchanges, I think it's gonna be one of the weaknesses, but it's not gonna be as bad, because you can get out of it. Let me take that off. Alright, Sonic Bird, get a synthesis. And if I can stop getting notifications right now. In this version, I think I was still running just the 2 Sonic Birds, and that was it. And that was really unfortunate for me. And then I ended up attacking into a, I think it was an Akumador, and that was it. That was game. Which I think I should have read, because everybody that said say one treated monster most of the time is gonna be an Akumador or that big 3000 defense. And I could have, I guess, extended the game a little bit longer if I had an attack with a Darkflare Dragon, but I did, and it just ended up costing me the game. So it's 3,600, so I was only at 200. I should have attacked with the soldier to be honest, but that was it. Alright, so the video is getting a little bit longer. It's already at 10. So let me show you. I think this is a win. I'm gonna show you one win, and then I'll try to see if I have some time later today to record a little bit more and show you way more wins. Alright, so I'm playing against Bakuro. And this is already the updated version, I think. So Gateway to Chaos gets a Bloodluster. Oh, then I was running I did run a version where I was running the Swift Gaia too, but that was super inconsistent. I don't recommend you do that. Guys, I didn't want the Gateway to Chaos to just be completely dead, but it didn't turn out like that, so I just ended up adding the other Bloodluster soldier. I think that he misplayed. He should have just waited for the for the damage step to come in, just to activate the mirror walls, but he didn't. I think I'm getting sick. So Soldier Synthesis, activate, send life from my hand, dark from my deck, get a soldier, special summon the Darkflare Dragon. And then just go in after that. So the deck, the end version, it's really good, and I think it was worth it to put all those hours into the deck. But I think that for today that's gonna be it. Let me go ahead and show you just that deck a little bit, just in case you missed it, or if you want to go ahead and see it again. All the way to the top, Chaos. Look at that. Alright, so here's the final version. If you want to just go ahead and screenshot it again, or whatever. 2 soldiers, 2 Darkflare Dragons, 2 Sonic Birds, 1 of Mayq, Master of Barriers, 3 Dekoichi, 2 Dunamis, Dark Witch, 3 Gateway to Chaos, 2 Super Soldier Synthesis, 1 Storm, and 1 Wall Tornado. And I'm going to keep working on this deck and see how far I can take it. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below, or if you have any suggestions, do the same. And if you are enjoying my content, I would truly appreciate if you subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you dislike it, go ahead and leave a dislike, and let me know why it is that you're disliking it. And hopefully I'll see you guys this afternoon, maybe, just depending on my schedule, and see how everything goes. Because I do have a ton of I have 2 other decks that I want to show you guys, and let me just give you a quick little peek on it. The other one is it's this one. So we're running on that dragon train with Mokuba with Kidmodo Dragon. Kidmodo Dragon is actually it's really good, but it's kind of slow, and we're using Dust Knight in order to send Kidmodo Dragon to activate its effect trigger, get summon a Darkstone Dragon, or a Titan Dragon, or maybe even a Darkflare. Darkflare works really, well, not really good in this particular version, but it's a high attacking dragon. You can switch it out for Blue Eyes or whatever. But that's going to be a whole new other video and a whole other discussion. But that's going to be it for today. I'll see you guys maybe this afternoon or tomorrow. I guess like I said, go ahead and do subscribe, do leave a like or a dislike. And I'll see you tomorrow or this afternoon.